capstone of a year's worth of effort, but it begins with a calling and it begins with a cause. The cause is Latino student success in higher education. The calling is to find each other and to make that common cause so that together we build the pathway to the brightest future this country can achieve, built with the strength of the human capital, which is the growing, young, and vibrant Latino community.
When it comes to education, and this is the challenge for everyone up here, this is your challenge. We can do all sorts of things for you, but because of austerity, because of hard economic times, something is happening even when we're reaching the numbers where we can make a difference if we are educated. And that is that the resources are being diminished.
As the second largest and fastest growing population in the United States, Latinos are positioned to contribute to the nation's economic growth. But we also know that America will be unable to meet the demands of a global economy and future workforce unless we begin to make a dent in Latino student success, including college success and completion.
And this is really a culmination of not just your efforts, but our efforts in combing and finding out what's working. Because what we know is that there are efforts across every state and most communities across our great nation. For the 2012 associate level, our example of Excelencia is DirectConnect at Valencia College in Orlando, Florida. DirectConnect has led to over 15,000 graduates transferring to University of Central Florida.
Valencia prepared me for transferring to UCF by giving me so many opportunities, both with on-campus events, off-campus events, and the honors program.
It prepared me to know what's expected as a student, know what's expected out of an institution, and prepared me for upper division stuff.
I don't have to decide what school I'm going to go to because I know I'm going to go to UCF, and that just for me is the best thing in the world.
We've challenged ourselves to go beyond merely opening the door, which is a traditional mission of a community college, to intentionally clearing the way, building pathways, and walking with students down those pathways to ensure their progression and completion.
For 2012, the baccalaureate level example of Excelencia is a School of Natural Sciences, Mathematics, and Engineering at California State University, Bakersfield. They focus on increasing the number of underrepresented minority students earning a STEM degree.
At CCB, I can pretty much say I found a lot of instructors here. You know, a lot of them very enthusiastic about their field. They inspire me always to do better.
Hopefully, I want to do some research in medicinal chemistry.
I want to get a PhD so that I can become a professor.
Our efforts are not due to one single individual, one single program, or one single event, but it's rather the collective of many people coming together to make this happen.
The 2012 graduate level example of Excelencia is the Master of Business Administration program at the University of Texas, El Paso. In 2005, there were 27 Latino graduates. Today, 2012, the program educates over 320 students annually, and 60% are Latino.
The selling point for me was the global setting that it encourages for the MBA students, the ability to work with a diverse faculty and a diverse student body.
It's just a point of pride for my family, as a Hispanic, as a woman. I'm the first person in my family pursuing a graduate degree, so it's just something that it's not only a source of pride, but kind of a sense of responsibility. I feel like I really have to further myself as much as I can.
Our students manage careers, families, businesses, military service, deployments, international boundaries, language barriers, financial sacrifices in order to build, create, and contribute to their families, their enterprises, their community, and this country. It's their perseverance and their successes that drive us in our mission of access and excellence on a daily basis, And so we celebrate them tonight.
I shop at Neiman Marcus. My children graduated college with no debt. I am very, very privileged. And so one day, as I was thinking in my office about my presidency and my legacy, I said, Elsa, what is your legacy going to be? That you made the top 100? That you're in the Princeton Review? That your children graduated with no debt? When my children put me in the ground, what do I want to be remembered for? And it wasn't any of those things. Within a week, I went to a local high school in Hartford. I went to these two high school guidance counselors, two men, a Hispanic man and a black man. I said to them, Harvard and Yale will take the A students. UConn and the land grants will take the B students. The community colleges will take the C students, but no one will take the D students because they're lost. And I said, those are the ones that I want you to identify. Without them blinking, they said, President Nunez, we can identify those kids. And so thus started this program that Excelencia funded. It was all first an idea to identify potential.
It is my pleasure this evening to congratulate the honorees and the finalists on behalf of Lumina Foundation, to be part of the choir that says, great job, thank you for setting the bar high, thank you for setting the standard tall, thank you for reminding us that there is more to do and that success is possible.
At the heart of the series is the journey, the Latino journey in America. We are American history. The history of this country is not the history of 13 colonies spreading east to west. The history of this country is also a history of South and North. It's the history of people who were there, the people who built societies, who built communities. It is the history of Native Americans. It is the history of Mexican Americans. It is the history of Hispanic Americans. And we want to tell that history and bring it to everyone.
The President and Secretary Duncan have actually said on more than one occasion that the future of our nation is inextricably linked to the future of the Latino community. Thus, educational success for Latino students is not just of critical importance to the Latino community, but really for our nation as a whole.
We've all committed to make sure that as part of our work, we are including Latino students and that we're paying attention to what we're doing to make sure as a group, as a collective, we're making a difference.